Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 66 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we're working on setting up our Powah reactor and seeing what all we can do with that, getting dry ice automated, and yeah, let's get started. Welcome back to Oil Rig TheAndrata, and today we are going to be continuing with our Powah setup. Our automation over here has worked fantastically, got me my spirited crystals that I needed to craft all of the seeds, so I went ahead and got all of the seeds taken care of for mystical agriculture, or for Powah. Again, I keep losing this spot. So if we come in here, we'll see that we have our nitro crystals set up here. It did require me to make the nitro crystal crux, which just required me to make the nitro capacitors, which was some of our stuff, but we're good to go there. And I have enough of this stuff. Like if we look at the essence, look at that, 8.1 thousand nitro crystal essence. It's probably been 5 minutes since I set this up. Like this setup is ridiculous. Creates a ton of stuff, like no joke. So we have all of the seeds planted, so we're good to go, and we can go ahead and start crafting all of the stuff that we're gonna need. Hello, Mr. Donkey. I'm actually surprised you're still alive and just trapped there waiting for me to, you know, Tau fruit you up if ever needed again. So yeah, that is all of the seeds taken care of. Now, one thing I did note when we were making this, because in order to craft the nitro crystals with the essence, it does require nether stars, but there is nether star seeds. I did not notice this before, and we could actually make these. Like, it's not going to be terribly too difficult. It is going to require a nether star crux, I imagine, yes. So I'm going to add that to the to-do list, but it's literally just 4 nether stars and some insanium. And speaking of insanium, you remember how last episode we had like 155, I think, insanium, wasn't it? Yeah, 315. We've almost doubled. No, we have doubled the amount of insanium essence that we had just in that 30-minute episode that we recorded. Again, speed tick, that speed acceleration wand on all of those hydroponic beds is absolutely ridiculous. To the point where it makes me wonder, how are we doing on our ether gas? Perfect. Literally, we are maxed out on our ether gas. We're maintaining perfectly. No issues. Okay. I like that. So anyway, we'll work on getting these nether star seeds set up. Like I said, it's super simple, and the crux is just going to be some withering souls, which we luckily have. Nether stars and a block of diamond, perfect. I can go ahead and get this set up in between episodes, and we'll have nether stars. Now, note that nether star essence is not a 1-to-1 recipe. If we look at the usage of this, 9 of these creates 1 nether star shard, and you need 3 nether star shards to create another star. So it's technically what, 27 essence per nether star, but it's good. It'll be good to have. Not that, you know, we're hurting on nether stars. We've actually shut off our machine again, so our wither skeleton skulls are just back stuffing in the system, but we're good to go. Reactor. Okay, so reactor from this dude, this mod. What is this mod again? Powah. So we should just be able to throw these in here. We have the uraninite. We've been gathering uraninite, smelting it up for what, like 60 episodes now? Like, that was pretty soon on that we started gathering all of the uraninite. So we have 52,000 of them in the system. I think we're good to go with uraninite. So let's get the Powah reactor, and we're gonna want I think it's 36 of these. Could I pull out the book? Yes. Do I want to pull out the book? No. No, it's a lot of work to actually find the Akashic Tome and pull it out. So we're just going to make 36, and then we'll see where we end up. What is this? Creative? Energy cell creative, yes. Dimensional cells. Yeah, so that's it. We're just got to wait for this craft to complete. And it's currently working on the blocks of blazing crystals. And because the capacitors keep popping in and taking all of the blazing, that's where our issue is. Yeah, because every time it crafts the crystals, it's using it for the capacitors. Let me go shut this off really quick. Capacitor only work without a redstone signal. Or wait, no. That means you're going to work. Only work with a redstone signal. So now it should be able to craft the blocks. Let's go ahead and We'll just cancel that craft and then we'll try it again. There we go. Now it should be able to do it. Yes. You're doing it? What are you waiting for? Are you? You are. No. Let's cancel that again. I see what it's doing. It's trying to make them all the nitro crystals over here. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to actually just take this out. You can finish off what you're doing, but you need to use the other recipe for this, not that recipe. Let's just take this and reset it. Boop. I thought I would leave it there as a backup just in case, but no. Nitro crystal or nitro reactor, 36 of them. Use the essence. We have 16,000 of it. Like, why are you trying to craft it when you got 16,000 of them right here? Okay, so that is that. And then we can go ahead and turn the blazy capacitor guy back on. Okay. And then the reactor itself, where do we want to put this guy? Because, you know, we kind of have our power set up here, but we're out of room here, and we're going to need some automation-y stuff. Like, should I build this up one tier higher? Should I just get rid of the lava? The lava usage, not the lava gen. Lava gen will stay. But, like, this is giving us, what, 6,000 RF a tick? Yeah, I think at this point, let's just go ahead and get rid of all of this. Because it's really not doing much for us anymore. 6,000 RF a tick. We have quickly outclassed 6,000 RF per tick with all of our other automations. And then you can go into the system as well, and we'll have a lava tank ready to go. So if we build this like here, it will auto build, which is one of my favorite parts of Powah, that it auto builds all of its stuff. Ta-da! And was I right? Hey, I was right. 36. Bam. And there we go. We have a reactor. We're going to want to turn on auto mode so that it will stop burning stuff when it's, you know, energy is, you know, doing its thing. But outside of that, that is our reactor, and we are good to go to start setting it up. So what do we need for that? Well, a couple things. First off, let's go ahead and put our flux point. We can just go ahead and set this bad boy right on top here. And you are going to be our Powah reactor. So it's on the input network, and it's ready to go for power to go into this. Limit is disabled. So then we need to get stuff piped into this. So we're going to need to get refined storage access up here. Do I have an easy way to do that? Not particularly. So let's do the easiest way, network. Let's do it wirelessly. All it requires is a little bit of netherite, and that is not bad. And apparently I'm missing sugarcane. Didn't I plant sugarcane? Did I not? Oh, you know what? I may not have planted sugarcane because it may have needed to go into a botany pot, and I wanted to set up the power pot for sugarcane. Wait, no, look, sugarcane's right here. Wait, does sugarcane not grow in a hydroponic bed? Or is it not going to grow because it needs the height? Interesting. Let's see what happens if I tick accelerate this. It does. Oh, interesting. Sugarcane requires the block space above it, which makes sense because it's actually growing there, but it needs that block space to be able to grow up. Oh, and so when I built my second level here, I messed it up. So that means when we build up our next tier, I'm going to have to move the sugarcane up one more because that's going to be the highest we're going to be able to go there, but sugarcane can stay there for now. Okay, should I tick accelerate this? No, we have 617 just off of that little tick acceleration we just did. I think we're okay. Now, what was I trying to craft? Because I can't remember. Oh, the network card. Network. We'll take you, and you. And pop right up here. Okay, so if we're going to do network stuff, we can just pop it right into the back here. That's fine. So you're going to be the receiver. You're going to go there. And then the card can go into there. And then we just got to program this bad boy into here. And I kind of sort of built myself into a little hole here by building this little thing. By the way, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but this is just exporters that are max speed and stack upgraded with all the stuff that I want to go into the drawers. So, um, yeah, sign. You are our Powah reactor. You're going to go in there, and there we go. Good to go. Cool. All right. So then with that, what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a couple things. We're going to need some exporters. We don't need advanced. I don't think so. 4, I think, should be enough. And we're going to need to set these up. So there's going to be a few things we're going to need to export. We're going to need to export, and let's grab those real quick, right? Redstone. Redstone is part of the setup. Coal. The uraninite. And then also ether gas as a coolant. And then last is going to be dry ice. So 1, 2, 3, ether gas, dry ice. We actually are going to need one more. No, you know what? No, duh. I'm thinking each exporter needs to have one setup per, but it doesn't. Let's get cables. We just need to have 2 exporters, one for the liquid, one for the gas. So we can set this one up over here. And that's going to export the ether gas. Okay. So over here, we're going to say, hey, you're going to export redstone, you're going to export coal, and you're going to export uraninite. And then it should kick on. And then on this side, we're going to say, sir, you're going to export ether gas. In fluid mode, ether gas. Export the ether gas in there. Do you not want to take ether gas? Currently generating 55,000 RF per tick. Do you not accept ether gas? Maybe ether gas isn't a thing that this can accept. Water. It can take water. All right. I guess I got to get the book. Because it used to, but maybe that was just only it did in mod 6 too. So I thought that was a thing, but maybe it's set by the pack creators. 36 blocks. You need a coolant, solid coolant for extra coldness, which we will. We're going to set up dry ice. It doesn't say anything about ether gas. The book literally mentions water, and that's about it. So, yeah, okay. So as it stands now, as we're filling up, we are currently generating 5.4 or 54,000 RF per tick, which isn't bad. Max extract is 800,000 RF per tick. Okay, so that's in this side of this buffer. So with that, let's work on getting the dry ice set up. Okay, so this is going, and what the different things do. The redstone allows it to consume the fuel faster but produce more, and then I believe the coal makes it more efficient so that it doesn't burn this uraninite as fast as it normally could. Makes sense? And then as we cool it, it makes that even more efficient. So we need to get the pure daisy set up. So let's go ahead and pop down here. Do I have an extra pure daisy lying around? Hey, I actually do. How convenient is that? But you know what? Do I need it? I don't, actually. I could set up a constructor and destructor setup here and just use this pure daisy that we have going on here. All right. So let's get a destructor and a constructor. Okay. So that's you two. And then we're going to need to run some cabling, but it's going to end up ultimately going here. So cables can go here. So we're going to need to pop here. I'm going to need to put this dirt here. Come on, get down there. Get down. There we go. We'll put the dirt here, and we're going to put the destructor here. And the constructor, you are only going to break dry ice, sir. Bam, and whitelist. So now I can put the dirt back. And then constructor can sit here, and it is going to put packed ice. Packed ice. Good. Okay. Excuse me. Cool. So that is going to be set up. And oh, look, we have packed ice in the system, which is good. So it already kicked on and started doing the thing. So then the Pure Daisy is going to do its Pure Daisying thing. And oh, you know what we could do? Ender, or let's see if we can do. Can we tick accelerate the Pure Daisy? Tick accelerate all the things. This setup is fantastic. Integrated. I just want integrated. U, and then we want an acceleration wand. And then we want to go back to integrated because I forgot about my Boolean true card. Because look, it's still going. It's still trying to convert this over to packed ice. It's a little slow. But if we put an energy cell here and we say, hey, sir, you're going to go ahead and do this. We need to get power. We'll worry about power in a moment. Player simulator, item interface. You know what? I need silk touch. Because this can't, the destructor can't break the blue ice. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get silk touch easy. But we're working on a different project at the moment. So click, sneak click. This can go down to 2. You're going to get that. Yep. And then you're going to get that. So you're going to be tick accelerating that thing. And then we just need a flux point. Bam. And you are our, this is our Pure Daisy accelerator output network. Okay. Fill up. Okay, so the blue ice is there, and technically this should have, oh, this is blue ice. Wait, excuse me. Yeah, dry ice is supposed to be broken, and then it gets converted to blue ice. So blue ice is actually what goes in here. But if I have this break this blue ice, it's going to fail because this needs silk touch. So what is our best option for getting silk touch? Silk touch upgrade is this, so that's what we're going to need. But silk touch book, enchanted petal. What is this? I'd have to go find a Hydrolux petal. I'd have to get cobwebs. I don't know how this infusion thing works. Or we could do this, get my exchanging gadget. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. We're a little bit out of control here. I put a player simulator on that? Yes, okay. So player simulator, exporter, contract tome, go away, Pure Daisy, extra cables, you and you go there. Okay, so then let's get my Tome of Peritia. And yeah, hop over here, get some lapis. You, silk touch, nice. Okay, so then we can just put that in there, and only the top level has it, so we need 30 levels. That glitch happens when you move between dimensions and you'll lose your experience. You just got to trigger an experience update. And I have so much experience, I'm not concerned about using the higher tier for this. So that's not too big of a deal. Let's go over here, extract this into a book. That's applicator. You're a factory extractor. Curious, if I put this in here, does this get silk touch if I do it in here? No, it won't even accept it. So bow, go away, you go away, silk touch upgrade, go. And silk touch. Oh, you know what? The book is here. That's why. Yeah. And what am I missing? An upgrade? There we go. Silk touch upgrade. Cool. Woo. Okay, so now if I put this in the destructor, let's just pop down here to be easier. Silk touch upgrade, and we change this from dry ice to blue ice. There we go. And we should now have blue ice in the system. Sweet. And the packed ice was dropped down and it's going. And look how fast it's going because of that tick accelerating. It went so fast, it was hard to even tell that it actually did anything. Let's grab a piece of dirt so I can cover this hole back up. We need to teach the system how to make blue ice, or I'm sorry, packed ice and blue ice. So packed ice is this recipe. And then dry ice is this recipe, and this is going to go into our Powah orb. So energizing orb, I'm actually going to go ahead and take you two out just in case. Like I said, we have the essence, so, and that should, you know what? I need a crafting upgrade on this guy. Constructor crafting upgrade. Go ahead and request it. Now it'll make the packed ice. And look how fast this is going to go. And you know what? That's not even as fast as it can go because I didn't change this to fastest mode. Did now. Okay, cool. And then let's go ahead and set up this same process so that we don't end up with, you know, tons of this. Stone bricks here, and then we need a detector. We're going to say when we have blue ice at 256 or less than, let's do 128. That's fine. Less than 128, don't run. Okay, cool. So that'll take care of that. Let's reset these, and then we should be able to request the dry ice. And if I want dry ice, I can say that I need, you know, like 10 dry ice. I should be able to craft that. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. Reset these two. And bam. And it's producing the dry ice. And dry ice is pretty quick, so there we go. 10 dry ice in the system. So then we can come up here and we can export dry ice into this, and it'll just fill up as it goes. Dry ice. And then we'll get a crafting upgrade so it can craft it as needed. Crafting upgrade. Bam. That goes away. That goes away. And dry ice is now in the system. So we are currently producing 68,000, 76,000, and increasing RFs per tick. Now, the question that we had before, if you remember, was can this be accelerated somehow? 84,000, and I think that's the max, 84,000. I thought it was 800,000, but that's how much this can extract out at a time, not how much it can generate. So it's currently doing 83,000 RF per tick. Now, if I were to accelerate this, let's grab our our energy cell. And then the whole slew of integrated dynamics. So you, and then an acceleration wand. I'm just curious, can this even be tick accelerated? Like, can it be tick accelerated here? Do we have a master block somewhere? See, that's the thing. I don't know. But it'd be interesting to find out. So let's go ahead and set up the energy cell here. And I was going to say, is it going to charge from this? It doesn't look like it will, though. That's okay. Acceleration wand, fastest mode. You're going to go into there. We can get a flux point onto this. But we're going to set the player simulator there. Logic cable. Item interface. This guy can go here. Click. We're going to be sneaky about it. And we are going to set this to 2. Does that do anything? Other than make us use all our stuff faster. It is doing something. But it doesn't seem to be accelerating. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it does not seem like you can tick accelerate this. I thought someone had mentioned in the comments that we could, that Direwolf20 had done it in his playthrough. I'm going to have to go and look at that. I have not been keeping up with his playthrough of FTB OceanBlock, just to throw that out there. So if he has, that's fantastic. I'll check it out and see how we could do this. But as it stands, this at least doesn't work doing it this way. I do have this set to sneak, right? Yes. There may be a block, like maybe the bottom block is the one that you have to do the acceleration on, or even the top block, like something. There may be, or the center block, I don't know. But as it stands here, it does not work. And apparently ether gas cannot be put into this because it's not a coolant, acceptable coolant. So we will just leave it as that. So anyway, that is at least another 80,000 RF per tick from a Powah reactor. Being that it's nitro tier and it requires nether stars to make this, I'm going to go ahead and say that at least in this pack, Powah is underpowered. Especially since just from water and some melons, I can get, you know, what is this? Are we out of ethylene? We are out of ethylene. It's because we're using ethylene over here for HDPE. Have we run out of melons or something? What happened here? What is your problem? Maybe I should set up a hydroponic bed for this. I didn't think it was possible for us to run out of melons in this, but apparently we have. Let's see. Not even so much for this process, to be honest. I could just get rid of this. Like, this doesn't even need to be running anymore. But it's the ethylene that I need for this process to make the HDPE sheets, because we need HDPE sheets for, there's a singularity. So we need a bunch of HDPE. So we need to accelerate our melon growth here. And I can do so by setting up more hoppers if I wanted to, or I can set up hydroponic beds. I can set up melons inside of one of these. Let's set it up in a hydroponic bed and we'll just export. If I don't have refined storage up there, it's one level below. I can move it in. Let's get melons. Melon seeds. And yeah, we can put these here. Now, will you grow? Yeah, see, it wants the sides available to this one. That was unintended. Yeah, this wants the melon hydroponic pot, or the hydroponic pot wants the sides, it looks like, to be available, just like a normal melon would. So like, what if I plant this melon seed here? Are you able to do it, or do you want all sides available to you? I think I have more hydroponic beds, a couple more. Do I have power somewhere? Yeah. Bam. Just go right there. Melon seeds go there. Give me some water. Sure. No, water bottles isn't going to work. Water bucket. And then let's get ether gas. A bucket of that. Just to test this out. Can't fill or drain from item. Really? I can't just add the bucket of ether gas in there? Oh, and I just ruined that. Curses. Curse this system. I just want to see if you're going to grow any melons out of a hydroponic bed. It does not seem to be that it does. Look, there's no progress. It doesn't require ether gas to do it, so it looks like the answer to the question is no. You cannot grow melons in a hydroponic bed. Okay. And now I need to fix this that I just broke. Be careful with your water, people. Or your ether gas. Okay, so that's back to normal. This wasn't crafting anything, was it? I hope not. Because if it was, I just messed up a pulse. No, okay. All right, so melons, we're going to have to set up a different setup for melons, which is just most likely going to be the botany pots, the energized botany pots, which would be fine. For now, what I'll do is just tick accelerate this thing max so that it can just get a bunch of these in here. And yeah, I need to get a botany pots going anyway, at least a few. I like the hydroponic beds because the tick accelerating and they don't use that much power, but I need to get some more hydroponic beds because there is the, one of these guys requires some kind of mushroom. Where is it? One of these requires a mushroom, and I don't remember which one it is. It's like the blood shroom. Yeah, or no, it requires coagulated blood. It's the pig iron, isn't it? The pig iron singularity. Because pig iron, in order to craft this, needs coagulated blood and iron ingots and clay to get the pig iron. And then from there, I guess, again, we can make the seeds, which I have on my to-do list. Let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and make this real quick. I know it's about wrapping up time, but this will be simple to craft. Coagulated blood, clay ball, iron ingots. And I need 4 of these. So let's go clay and then blood. There. Let's just craft this up real quick so that you guys can see me make this, and then I'll get the seeds in between episodes and get them planted so that way we can get the pig iron. Yes, I'm going to say that the mystical agriculture kind of makes the singularities trivial if you have time to wait for them to craft, because you know you don't need to worry about doing anything else other than just wait for essences to generate. But I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, I'm not going to complain about having to wait in AFK. So I'll get these pig iron seeds going, and then yeah, so we did this. I'll get the nether star seeds cooked up too. And we saw how easy that was. It was just some nether stars and some insanium. So we'll get that going. And yeah, that's it for this episode. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to look in between episodes to see if Direwolf was able to get his Powah reactor tick accelerated and see if it is possible. But if not, it's okay. It's another 80,000 RF. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a